if you go to our coronavirus.idaho.gov site, this is our landing page that you see. Something that is new, recently new, is when and where to get your vaccination. So this is where you as a person can go and find out more information about sort of who's right now in the queue being vaccinated, how you can go and find locations to sign up for vaccines. The first thing that you can do is to find out if you can get your COVID vaccination. So this is where you can see sort of who's up right now. And as you can see, as of February 1st, vaccinations were open for adults aged 65 years of age and older. Talks a little bit about who is in that group. And based upon the supply of vaccine we have right now, approximately how long it will take to get through that vaccine. Of course, as the more we learn about additional vaccines coming into the state, whether that's an increased volume of the existing vaccines we have, or we get new vaccines that are made available. For example, we know that Johnson & Johnson, their new vaccine is in the pipeline right now. Once we have more supply coming to the state, this approximate weeks to vaccinate and move from this group to the next will be reduced. It also then shows you that vaccinations are continuing for all of these populations that have been previously prioritized by our COVID-19 Vaccine Advisory Committee. So we have referenced them previously as groups 1 and group 2. And then a brief description of who is up next after the group that we're currently serving. You can see in early April is our estimate, of course, always an estimate based upon the number of vaccines we have coming in. And then showing on here for late April and May are the next groups that we have. So this would be kind of considered group 3 and group 4, depending upon several factors, one being how the Federal Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices does their voting and their recommendations to CDC, and subsequently how our Vaccine Advisory Committee then votes on them. So, and then the governor's decision after that, of course. So the next part of this website that you can see is step 2 on where to get your COVID-19 vaccine. And what we found is that the local health districts, in working with all of their enrolled providers, already had products and tools that they were using to direct people locally on how they can sign up for a vaccine, how they can find out where the vaccines are located, and they're using a variety of mechanisms to do that. But this chart on here is really to guide the user to find out where to go. And most of them have hotlines that they can call. We know, for example, age 65 and older need a variety of mechanisms. Seniors not necessarily being able to quickly navigate some of the provider portals to sign up for scheduling. And so it's really nice that we have this opportunity to have a phone number that people can call. And then finally, the last thing that we have on this site is what to expect at your vaccination appointment. So this is just a user's guide to what to expect, things that you can do after you get vaccinated. And then, of course, over here on the side is to learn more information about each vaccine as it becomes available. Right now we have Pfizer and Moderna. Those are the 2 vaccines that we have available, and then we'll add more as more vaccines come.